neighboring jurisdictions who are assisting us in this search. We would continue to ask members of the community to remain vigilant. If you see something suspicious, please report it to police. If Mr. Lithicum is located, do not approach him. Call 911. If you have questions, you can call our non-emergency number, or you have information, and that number is 410-887-2222. We have updated the clothing description for Mr. Lithicum. We now believe that he is likely wearing dark shorts and a dark short-sleeved shirt. Again, if you see this individual in the area, do not approach him. He is considered armed and dangerous. Please immediately call police. I'll take a few of your questions now.
Where was the officer shot?
We're not going to get into the specifics of his injuries out of respect for his privacy at this point.
Is there still a shelter in place, in fact, for the area?
We are asking people to remain inside. If you don't have a reason to be outside, we would ask that you stay inside your residence where it's safe. If you see our members in your neighborhood, again, please stay inside.
Can you say anything about what we believe he might be armed with? Handgun, long gun?
Considering that this individual may very well be monitoring the information I'm sharing at this point, there are certain details that we won't be disclosing, and that's one of them.
But he would be aware of what weapon he had, right?
He is, absolutely, but we're not going to disclose that information at this point.
Can you determine if the initial call, did that come in with 911? Did it come in from a hotline or anything like that? Or how was it that initial call that came in? Can you tell us?
From the family, I'd have to get back to you on that, but I do know that we were called to this home for a subject who was in crisis, and that's why we were at the location. We were escorted by a family member downstairs, and that's where our officer was injured.
How did Linthicum get away? Did he flee on foot? Did he take a vehicle? Are you looking for a car or anything like that he took off in?
At this point, I've provided all the details that we can. This is an ongoing investigation. It's very fluid at this point. As more information becomes available that we can share, we certainly will.
Was there a barricade situation before he escaped and the shooting happened?
I believe so, but I can get back to you and confirm that. But I do believe that there was a time where the person was barricaded inside his home, or we were at least led to believe that.
The barricade situation because he was believed to be a suicidal subject at the time?
When we were called to the home, it was in reference to a person who was in crisis. That was the call that we were responding to.
Are we aware if he made any threats to any of his family members or anyone else?
I don't have that information at this point.
I know you said you weren't going to assess the extent of his injuries, but was he shot multiple times or just one time, the officer?
He was injured. Mm-hmm.
Why the change in description of the clothing? I mean, initially there was one description, and now it's changed. So what happened?
Through the investigative process, we would like to thank all the people who have provided us information at this point, but through investigative methods, we determined that his clothing description had changed, and the most updated information that we have at this point is that he is likely in a pair of shorts and a dark shirt, short sleeve shirt.
Have police been to this house before because of similar incidents or because of similar calls?
The background of this individual is key in this investigation. I don't have the specifics as to whether we had responded to that location, but that is definitely, I can tell you that that is definitely part of this investigation and an area that we are looking into.
Could you also say if this is a multi-state investigation? Is it possible that he crossed state lines going up to Pennsylvania, anything like that?
I don't have that information at this point.
You did say that there were other jurisdictions, so Baltimore County, what other jurisdictions can you say at this point?
I know that we have members from Howard County, Carroll County, and Harford County. Those are a few of the jurisdictions that are assisting us currently in this search.
Are police looking in for sale homes or vacant homes?
We're looking everywhere right now.
One more question.
We'll continue to provide you updates as more information becomes available. Thank you.
All right, that was the latest from Baltimore County Police. As you just heard them say, they are still continuing their search for 24-year-old David Emery Linthicum. He's considered armed and dangerous, and police have been searching for Linthicum since yesterday afternoon following a barricade situation at his home on Powers Avenue in Cockeysville. Police say they were called there yesterday for a report of a person in crisis, but when they got there, they say that someone shot at them, and that's how one officer was hurt by gunfire. Linthicum then somehow escaped. So in this update that we just received, we've learned that the officer that was hurt by gunfire was released from the hospital. They are recovering at home. And there's also an updated clothing description on what Linthicum might be wearing. They believe dark shorts and a dark short sleeve shirt. Police reminding the community in that area in Cockeysville, stay in your home if you can, stay inside. If you do see Linthicum, do not approach him as he is still considered armed and dangerous. If you do see him, call 911. If you have any additional information, you can call the non-emergency police number. Because of the situation, schools were closed today. Cockeysville Middle School, Delaney High School, Mays Chapel Elementary School, students and staff told to remain at home while this situation continues, as well as Padonia International Elementary School, Pot Spring Elementary School, Warren Elementary School. This is a situation that's developing. We don't yet know what the situation will be for those schools yet tomorrow as police continue their search for David Linthicum. Once again, do not approach him as he is considered armed and dangerous. Remain vigilant. Call 911 if you do see him. And again, that updated clothing description, dark shorts and a dark short sleeve shirt. We will have the latest information throughout the day and as well as on our newscast this evening, 5, 6, and 7. Thank you for joining us for this streaming update on our WMAR 2 News platform. I'm Mallory Safaste.